Zako Jacob getting us all the details. Sanket Yenagi of the Congress party is also joining us on the broadcast. Sanket, good afternoon. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Is this a self-goal by the Congress party?
It is absolutely not, number one. And I have few questions to Mr. Bommai and also to the BJP through your media. First of all, whether they want peace and harmony in the society or not, number one. Number two, whether they would give preference to the law and order in the state or not, number two. Number three, whether development is their agenda or the communal agenda they have, number three. Number four, whether the organization, whether it is a PFI or any other organization, if they are very genuine or patriotic, not creating any hurdle in the law and order or peace and harmony, why should they be rattled? And why BJP is so rattled? Let Mr. Bommai or Mr. Modi or Mr. Amit Shah answer these questions.
Mr. Yenagi, I want to stay on the... You've raised multiple issues. We'll try and get a BJP spokesperson who can respond to it. But I want to stay on this particular issue. Some time ago, we also played out a reaction coming in from Acharya Pramod. And he said, look, we are winning this election. It's going very well for the Congress party. Acharya Pramod is on record to say to the media, he has put this out in the public domain, that there was no need for the Congress party to raise all these issues, the Bajrang Dal issue. The argument which is coming in from the BJP, and frankly I find it plausible, that this may be a notorious organization known for moral policing or some kind of problems. A lot of cases against Bajrang Dal in fact have been filed by the BJP government and they are being pursued in a court of law. But that doesn't make them a terror organization. There is a huge distinction between a certain cultural group indulging into, extrajudicial activities or extrajudicial violence. But it's another thing to say that it's a terror organization and compare it to a PFI. Why does the Congress party have any kind of sympathy for the PFI is what the BJP is asking you?
So in our agenda and manifesto which we have said is, the organizations which are involved in antisocial activities or disruption of peace or unconstitutional activities. We have not declared any organization as terror organization and they are calling themselves as the terror organization now. If they consider themselves as the terror organizations, then that is their problem. Why should they be rattled? That's a simple question. We have not named any, because to declare any organization as a terror organization or not, the power vests with the central government. How can a political party can declare an organization as a terror organization the way BJP used to do it earlier? That we can't do. We will not directly jump the gun like the BJP. And they are considering themselves as their terror organization, and it is the creation of the BJP, that a particular organization being called as a terror organization or otherwise. BJP is now politically
you're arguing that you've not... So you're basically arguing that you've not particularly named the Bajrang Dal. Is that what you're saying?
So we have been very much clearly saying agenda is very clear.
Yes.
Development. Whoever is coming in the way of
development... I want to bring in Malvika Avinash also into the discussion. Malvika ji, why give so much importance to Bajrang Dal? They are not the sole decisive issue in this election. Development issues should take the center stage. The Congress party says that you wanted an opportunity to polarize. That's exactly what you're doing right now. Malvika ji.
Is it the BJP which found an equivalent in Bajrang Dal to PFI? Is it the BJP which is behaving like a terror apologist? It is the Congress party. Why are they behaving like terror apologists? Why are they so apologetic about what PFI does? Why did Mr. Siddaramaiah set free 1,500 of the PFI activists in 2015? Do they have any answers for any of those? Why did 22 members of the BJP and RSS get killed when Siddaramaiah was in power in Karnataka? Didn't they know that PFI indulges in anti-national as well as terror activity? Why are they behaving like terror apologists? And how dare they compare Bajrang Dal, which is a social organization, and call it an equivalent to PFI? And they have named Bajrang Dal in the manifesto.
Exactly, that's what I was asking.
The spokesperson can sit here and lie for all his might, but it's there in the manifesto.
Sanketji, you've named Bajrang Dal in that manifesto, and I double-checked with you, that's why. That are you saying you've not named? Because we've gone through that manifesto, Bajrang Dal is named there.
It is not our case that we have not named Bajrang Dal, but we have been saying clearly, we have not called Bajrang Dal a terrorist organization.
Yeah, but when you talk about banning it, sir, you're calling it a terror organization. There are only terror organizations in this country which are banned, right?
Not necessary. any activity or any organization which is involved in the environment, which is disrupting the peace and order, that is called as also an organization which could be banned. What is wrong in this? And let me read that sentence for you for the convenience of your viewers. What we have said is, the Congress party is committed to take firm and decisive action against individuals and organizations spreading hatred amongst communities on the grounds of caste or religion. We believe that the law and constitution is sacrosanct and cannot be violated by individuals and organizations like Bajrang Dal, PFI,
So you have
or
named.
others.
So you have named Bajrang Dal.
Or others. Please mark this.
All right, Mr. Sanket Yenagi and Malvika ji, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. This debate is far from over and clearly is setting the tone and tenor in the last leg of campaigning in the poll-bound state of Karnataka. That story and much more on the other side of a quick break. Stay tuned.